Thank you, Pastor Minor, and thank you to all of the faith-based and clergy leaders that we have here today. I'm going to ask again for all of our law enforcement partners. I see Pete Bickmore, and I also see Special Agent in Charge Stephen Anthony. Can I ask all of our law enforcement partners to join us if we could? Once again, thanks to all of the clergy and faith-based leaders and all of the community leaders that are here today. With this administration and the Jackson administration, we take violence amongst our young people personal. We look at these young people like these are our children. These are not just some children that are not ours. We consider all the children in this city our children. We have a very important initiative to talk about our law enforcement and community partnership in our community. And as I speak, I will bring up the mayor, the 56th mayor of our city, the person leading this initiative, Mayor Frank G. Jackson.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I first want to thank all the pastors and ministers for being here today and all of what they've done in the past and their commitment to intensify their efforts in the future. We will not be successful without them. You know, when I took office about 6 years ago, it was my belief then, as it is now, that only through a real partnership between our citizens and the police would we as a city be able to address crime in our city, particularly violent crime. To that end, I asked Police Chief McGrath and Director of Community Relations, Director Griffin, to develop different partnerships. Partnerships with local, county, state, and federal law enforcement agencies, as well as community support agencies and outreach workers. As a result, several efforts are underway to address violence in the city of Cleveland, like our gun suppression initiative and gun buyback program. We use data on where crime is and statistics on where crime is in order to be more efficient and target that crime. And we also look at partnershiping with our other law enforcement agencies through community policing and through intelligent policing to better focus our efforts. We worked with our community and brought Operation Focus to our neighborhoods to help at-risk youth make the right decisions and stay away from the life of violence and crime. We hold public safety fairs in all of our police districts, work with block clubs and neighborhood group watches, and also we provide employment opportunities and educational opportunity for our young people. Now, through these efforts and others, we've been able to reduce Part 1 crimes in Cleveland each and every year over the last 6 years. But despite all of this and all of the efforts of our police and our community, we are seeing an increase in crime being committed with guns this year. Guns are readily available. Guns are more powerful, and they are in the hands of younger and younger people. Powerful guns in the hands of young, immature children leads to death and violence. Now, we as a community, residents, the police officers, community leaders, elected officials, must all work together to make it harder to get guns and get guns away from our children in order to stop violence and death in our neighborhoods. If we are tired of violence and we want a better quality of life, we can no longer say that what is someone else going to do about it, or this is just a police problem, when in fact it's all of our problem. It's the problem that we all must work together to resolve. Now, to that end, our Community Relations Board will be stepping up their community engagement efforts by focusing on at-risk children, working with the faith-based community, and working with people in our neighborhoods who want to confront violence and crime in the neighborhood and need assistance in doing that. My staff is also working with Councilman Simperman in our effort in our Healthy Cleveland initiative. And at the Boys and Girls Club, there will be hosted a youth violence summit on November 18th. Now, the details of that will be coming later. But you'll also see law enforcement stepping up their effort. New enforcement initiative called the Violence Gun Reduction and Interdiction Project is coming to Cleveland. U.S. Attorney Steve Dodelbach will talk about this new enforcement initiative that the Department of Justice will be working on with our Cleveland Police Department.